What is going on, guys? Andrew Acevedo here, back with a mini Mets Weekly. I don't know what we're really calling this. It's pretty much we're going to be chilling, chatting around. Maybe we're watching the Knicks game together. Who knows? But we're here with a couple of Mets Weekly members. One is going to come in and out. We don't know about Hayden. Frank will be here when the Knicks game starts, but we're all here. We're just going to chat. If we've got any questions, we'll do that. We're going to talk NFL playoffs and the wild card round, talk about those games, discuss the previewing of the divisional rounds, Super Bowl predictions, just having fun. And if you guys got any questions, we'll answer them. And
mini Meadowland Madness episode.
A little, yeah, maybe a Meadowland Madness XL with some other guests. So we'll start again. See the guys want to plug anything early, and we'll start with Mr. Tub Metsfan.
Hi.
Yeah, he's not used to being he's not used to being on the co-host side.
The receiving end. Yeah,
the receiving
hosting
end,
himself.
Usually we're doing this because he's been a pretty chic tub, and it takes a lot to do these. So with him being sick, and he does most of the stuff, so we decided Rhino's hosting, and we're just gonna do clusterfuck because that's pretty.
And there's literally nothing to talk about.
And there's literally nothing to talk about. So I don't know if this is going to be an every other week thing when we do a strict Mets Weekly one, and then we can do this. We don't know. Depending on how this one does, maybe we'll do that. Elias, what do you got, bud?
Yeah, not doing a whole lot on my channel, unfortunately, right now. Going to try to change that. Just need to get back in the groove, if you know what I'm saying. Nothing to talk about baseball-wise. I'm not going to make pointless videos about, like, coaches that have no impact that fans want to hype up to be this big move. But, yeah, probably pump out some football content. Want to do some Jets mock stuff. Don't want to do too much of it. It's very, like, saturated because Jet fans, our off-season starts in, like, September. So the off-season content from other channels comes out there. But y'all want to see my takes. Obviously, subscribe to Mets Weekly. That's where you'll see me most of the time. But, yeah, big out Banter Media. You guys should know me by now.
Yeah, sadly, we're on my channel tonight. But obviously, it should be linked in the description below. I think it is. Yes, it is. Everybody, the Discord, our Twitter, all of that is linked down below. If you haven't joined it, make sure to join it. So we got time. I guess we will start to talk about what happened this past week in the NFL. And then we'll move on. Frank again is going to join us in about 10 minutes for the Knicks game. Maybe we'll do a little kind of side reaction with the Knicks game, but also talking about football and anything else again. Anything the questions. So I guess.
Yeah, you won't hear any commentary from me. Yeah. So we're just hanging out, having a good time.
Again, this is kind of a chill. We'll all hang out. We'll talk some football because again, there's nothing to talk about in baseball. I will save the Raiders.
Right ahead.
Of course, you got any in the chat gets crazy, we'll answer some questions, but we'll save the Raiders because Payne is the best. We'll save that for the main event. So we'll
start with it. That was the first game of the weekend.
It got canceled. Nothing happened.
True.
Just get it out of the way. Did you really expect to win?
Yeah.
I expected them to give him a game, and they did. So that's it. I'm fine.
It was pretty competitive.
I'm fine. It's over. No laughs have to be made. It's over.
Thoughts on whistle?
No, we have to do laugh. Whistle. Oh god, that was the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I'm sorry, that's the dumbest shit. Like, I understand if the whistle was blown and Burrow still had the ball in his hand. Okay, the fact that he blew the whistle when the ball is 2 feet away from what was it? T. Higgins, whoever caught the Bengals receiver. Whistle goes off right where the ball's right here. So I get you played the whistle, but the ball's in the air.
I agree with giving them the touchdown.
Yeah,
me too. You can't give up on a play like that.
Yeah,
you can't just give up on a play like that. That's what the Raiders do. So they just gave up on it. So what's the point? I don't care. It's not the reason that they got robbed.
Someone makes
the offensive line was terrible the whole game. The play calling was terrible like it usually is. So they weren't going to win that game anyway. So.
Yeah, anytime I hear fans always. There's this dude I did an Instagram live with who's a Yankee fan who said the reason the Yankees haven't won a World Series in a while is because of the umpires. Anytime you blame anything on the umpires or the refs, I don't give a shit. Literally every team gets screwed by umpires and referees and officials and whatnot. It's not you're
Unless
not special
it's the rule. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, but all seriousness, I didn't watch all these games. I caught up most of the Bengal game. Watched 10 minutes of the Bills game. Was all right, that's over. I watched the highlights for all these games, but. Yeah, Joe Burrow is probably a top 5 quarterback in my mind. I called him top 10 coming in this year. People thought I was crazy, and haha, I'm right, because I always am. But yeah, the Bengals. It's good from a guy. I guess all three of us watch historically awful teams. I get Giants not so much, but past 10 years been
lately.
Yeah. So I mean, it's good to see a shit team win. Like seeing the Browns win last year.
I'd say
obviously
I'd say the Raiders are.
They played your team, Carson, but it's good to see the Bengals win. They haven't won a playoff game in 30 years. It also means that my arch rival, the Miami Dolphins, are now in second place for longest streak without a playoff win. So, haha.
I wonder who's also his top 3. I genuinely wonder who else is on that list.
I'd say the Raiders. I'd say the Raiders are historically mediocre. That's
much. But and this is a chance I get to rip Derek Carr because Derek Carr shows he is not a leader of men. He's just a pigeon.
And
I'm talking about that last play of the game.
I agree.
4th and goal at the 11 or whatever, the 11, whatever. 3 seconds left in the game. You need a touchdown.
Okay.
Whatever the play call was by that idiot.
I'm gonna fuck you up now. All right.
Whatever that idiot play call was.
Back there and throw underneath. Like
it was a rare mistake by a quarterback who has made his money in the 4th quarter.
Throwing the ball short of the sticks, 3rd down, 9 out of 10 times.
And the fact that it's 4th and goal, and you need a touchdown, and you decide
you have Waller and Renfro on the edge. They have them stick right there because fucking Greg Olson's a moron, right?
Which one?
One's a bad commentator though. I'm not a big fan. But besides the point, but the fact that he's okay. I mean, I don't know why.
Yeah, he's not Tony Romo, but
he's mid. But the fact that you read the play, you know the game's on the line. And you're looking, you're like, your first read is to go to, I think it was a Foster Moreau. It wasn't even Wall. I was like, Moreau, who was it? Who did the ball go to?
I don't know.
It wasn't your number one.
The ball went to the Bengals.
I mean, the ball did go to the Bengals because Derek Carr threw another clutch interception. But the fact that your target was not Renfro or Waller, I don't care what the stake. The game is on the line. You go to your playmakers. And Derek Carr going to his first read was probably that little out route or whatever, and not even throwing the ball in the end zone
that was the only target they gave him.
Dude, and changed the play.
They literally had guys, bro. That was the only target they gave him. And Greg Olson has done this play so many fucking times this year. Why are you so surprised?
He's a 7-year vet. He should be able to change the play at the line.
And
he's not allowed to. Have you ever seen the West Coast offense, you idiots? Well, yeah, Jesus Christ!
Sam Darnold wasn't allowed to change the plays last year, and they kept running it up on the middle on 4th and short.
He's not allowed to.
And this is why Derek Carr is not elite, because he should be able, even in tough coverage, to throw the receiver open. Even in crazy coverage, Mahomes, you can throw. He can throw.
No. You're not. Now you're just trolling. Shut up.
You can't just throw a guy open. If
do you not see Patrick Mahomes?
Oh, throw it straight at him. Hey, hold up. We got.
Patrick Mahomes plays Madden.
Real quick. All right. Top 10 QBs: Mahomes, Rodgers, Brady, Allen, Burrow, Herbert, Kyler, Dak, Wilson, Lamar. I'm guessing Zach Wilson, right?
Carr's better than Dak. Lamar.
Yeah, Dak's got to get out of there.
All right,
Dak got to get out of there.
We'll put him over Herbert because he beat him.
Hold up, I'm putting Rodgers over Mahomes.
I don't really. If they're the top two, I don't really
They're
care.
Tied. Then I would go, Brady, Allen, Burrow. I like that. Then Herbert, Kyler.
Not after that playoff performance. You got.
I'd still put Wilson over Murray. Just kind of has a bigger pedigree.
Yes, sir.
So then I would go Lamar 9, Derek Carr 10.
So who's not on the deserves to be in the top 10? Pretty much that's
Carr.
the question. Does he though?
It's between Derek Carr and Kirk Cousins.
I'll take Kirk Cousins.
I am too. Just because. When he won a playoff game, he threw a touchdown to win the game.
He did.
Cousins, Carr, and Stafford have been in the same boat for so fucking long.
Stafford on that list. In fact, where's Stafford on that list?
Stafford. Yeah. Stafford goes. Yeah. Goodbye. Yeah. I'm gonna say goodbye, Dak. And all right. So I'm gonna go Rodgers, Mahomes, Brady, Allen, Burrow.
We're still doing the Dak over Carr shit, aren't we? That's great.
Stafford, Herbert. Kyler, Lamar, Carr. No. I took off. Oh, Wilson. I forgot. Hold up. One more time. Rodgers, Mahomes, Brady, Allen, Burrow, Stafford, Herbert, Wilson. Zach Wilson will be number 1 eventually. And then Kyler and Lamar.
Again, you gotta put Stafford in there. I'm probably taking out Lamar because I don't like a running back. Kyler's moving down to like at 10.
Daniel Jones is top 2. And
Eli, I wish I could say that for.
Shout out to Eli. That's a great comment.
Maybe once they get Lindenbaum and then Kwanu on the offensive line, who knows?
There's rumors he might go number 1.
If he goes, I don't care as long as I don't mind either Cross, Kwanu, or Neal. As long as we get one of them, I don't care who it really is. As long as one of them is there.
Yes, Frank, I know. Stop trying to spoil the fun.
Let the Jets.
He's white.
But yeah, we'll do some.
Norman Mahomes, baby, Utah, born and raised.
We'll do a little mock draft and a little bit. Maybe do that. Yeah, do that now. Go back to the game. We'll go back to the playoffs and then we'll talk about our.
All right, Pats, Bills.
Pats, Bills. The most important thing is why are there Buffalo Bills fans bringing dildos to the game? Like, what are we doing?
I think it's awesome.
What are we doing here? Like, those are the game. They're up by like 27, and you're throwing stuff on the field. Like, That's just me. Again, that's Buffalo.
I'll say this. I live in upstate New York. It's Bills country up here. I fucking hate their fans with a passion, but I got to show them my respect. That was quite the game. I wanted both teams to lose. Obviously, that's impossible. It was good to see just the Patriots get it like that bad without Brady now. I've said it. Mac Jones is viciously overrated all year, and it proved it. Literally, when you got a superstar quarterback versus a guy who will be slightly above average at best, in my opinion.
That's what I want to, and that's what I want Daniel Jones to be.
As Colin Cowherd is, he brought up a take. Do they start thinking about trading Mac Jones and thinking, hey, we need to get someone special?
But you're not touching,
And I'm not saying he's right, but I'm not saying he's wrong. Now this year, no, because there's no good quarterbacks coming out.
No.
But I mean, look, he says it right. Like Mac Jones will never be a top 10 QB. I agree.
Yeah. Okay, he's what I wish Daniel Jones is. Just be a system QB. Make the throws you're supposed to make. Make the big play when needed once in a while. I'm going to need you to make a big boy throw.
I mean, if you could get Mac Jones mental with Daniel Jones' like athleticism, you'd get a pretty good quarterback.
You get a good quarterback. That's what I want Danny to be. And I'm not against getting rid of him, but if they're going to keep
him. He'll do it in the CFL next year.
My thing with Daniel Jones is, you want to get rid of him, but don't rush it where you're going to take someone who's marginally better.
No,
and he's bad enough that you can take another year get Bryce Young or CJ Stroud.
No, we're going to get Deshaun Watson. What are you talking about?
Wilson. Oh, I need to rant about something real quick. Wilson, Lawrence, Fields, and Lance will be better. All right, I need to talk about these rookie QBs because I saw the worst
They all are not that good.
I've seen the worst post I've ever seen on PFF. Let me find it. Hold up. So it's ranking the Pro Football Focus, if you guys don't know, it's re-ranking the 2021 draft class. So re-ranking is taking into the year and to account who had the best and worst year. Who had the worst year out of these quarterbacks? Probably Trevor Lawrence, right?
Zach Wilson.
Nobody was really good, so you're like battling.
Zach Wilson. You're just having a mid-off right now. Who cares?
So you could say, okay, draft stock, maybe. Like he was taking
also pure, and
Mac
talent,
Jones, I understand. Just, he had the good year. Justin Fields is terrible. I don't get the.
He's Lamar Jackson. He's a less athletic Lamar Jackson.
He's not better, but I mean, he's a better passer than that. This one I don't understand. Trey Lance over Zach Wilson. He didn't play.
Well, he also didn't have 4 pick games, so there's still upside there.
Dude, Zach Wilson didn't throw a pick his last 5 games of the season. He almost beat Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. He beat the.
He's still not good.
He should have beat Tom Brady, but your quarterback doesn't know how to play.
And he's still just not good.
What the hell he was doing?
He's just another Jets quarterback that's just going to be throwing it at the wayside in 3 years. And be throwing him out, and then bringing in the next guy and tossing him down the table. Happens every time.
I kind of like Loki.
He's kind of nice, man. I mean, he's just kind of Mac Jones train where I don't think he's the highest upside guy. But like for a guy who's taken in the 3rd round, everyone called the waste of a pick. Like, good for him, man. I mean,
so I guess we really don't care about There really isn't. We'll talk about the Rams and we'll talk about the rest of it. Let's just get into the offseason because of our teams until like the Nick game starts.
Yeah. Like
we'll talk about and we'll preview the rest of them a little bit later. But
like
upcoming game.
Most people saw the games. What were we gonna say? This team won. This team lost. Cowboys players are bitches for complaining about the refs.
And Odell Beckham was not the problem.
Yes.
Either in Cleveland or in New York, he was not the problem.
All right, let's talk off season here.
But Carr is.
So I actually started working on my possible video. I'm
waiting for the Giants to name their GM, and then I'm going to do mine.
You obviously need to wait. I mean, you could make that your wait till the GM and then before they hire the coach and talk about
that's
who do you want? Who do you want as a coach?
I want the coach or the GM.
Coach. I don't care about GM because there's not really a good way to evaluate like what they've done.
I want offensive guy. As much as I liked Flores and he could be like, I want an offensive guy. If it's for sticking with Jones, give him an offensive mind to try to. Dable's my number
Dan
one.
Quinn.
No,
exactly.
Dan Quinn.
As stupid as the Miami Dolphins were to fire Flores, I think he's a bit of an overrated coach. Honestly, like he wins a lot, sure, but
shut the crap out of.
Yeah, I can see through like the backstage,
but
like he's had technically 4 offensive coordinators because he had 2 for some reason in 3 years. Which
Carr's had 5. Who gives a shit? Hate all of you.
Well, yeah, but he hasn't. But he had an offensive-minded coach.
Actually,
makes it a bit better.
Actually, I'll be right back. Give me a second.
And hold up, this is a beat. I'm just gonna leave this comment up. Sorry if I'm taking over the show. I just get very passionate about this stuff.
Trust me, I'll yell at you in a little bit. So I'm letting you have it early because I'm calling.
All right, so yeah, So I had this Jets mock-off season. So I guess we'll go back and forth. We're gonna go Meadowland Madness right here. Let's start with who are you? Let's start with like any notable guys you want to cut to.
Hold on. I have the guy. Somebody made a good tweet, and it was gonna be a part of my video. I gotta find it, but it's sadly the guy that can't cover me, who I would love to have back, is gonna have to go. Even coming off the injury, where is it? That's buried in my like tweet.
He's getting paid what, $10 million?
It's $10 million a year for another year. So
maybe cut him and see if we can bring him back. But
I would love that, but because as much
come a long way from he can't cover me, I'm fat.
Can't cover me, I'm fat. But
I'd love him on the team.
There's the GM. Where is the damn? I think it was Alex that tweeted that. I'm pretty sure.
So wait, back to coach. Your number one's Brian Dable.
I'm going Dable, and then if they can get the Rams, I wouldn't mind the Rams OC. I think I saw he potentially. I just want it to be an offensive guy. I don't want a defensive first head coach. Like Harbaugh, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Harbaugh is overrated.
Nothing to do with. I want nothing to do with Dan Quinn. That's just probably just somebody to do. Eric Bieniemy, I wouldn't mind.
Thing about him is he's gotten interviews the past like 3 years, and he still hasn't gotten to jobs. I think he interviews poorly. Also, you worry about him, like doesn't call the plays and whatnot.
Yeah, my only thing is I want to be an offensive. Yeah, my only thing, just give me an offensive first head coach. I don't really care. Most likely Patrick Graham is probably gone, which sucks. I mean, if you could find a way, if he doesn't get a job, to keep him. But like I especially in the NFL now, you need an offensive first head coach. You cannot. That's true. Again, for me, I don't care for depending on who the quarterback is. But for me, you look at the quarterbacks, the teams that are left: McVay, offense; Chiefs, offense; Bengals, Zach Taylor, offense, and especially this is the league, so
Gruden,
it's gotta be an air
offense.
Shut up. But
and then you got
again
from 1990
Packers offense. You got back to
the
guys. You got
back to the
Bills and the Titans are defense guys.
Well, no, but then you have Dayball, and I don't know who the Titans OC is.
No, I'm talking head coach.
But I'm saying like you say the Bills guy, but the Bills guy technically is. But Dayball does have what's going on, Devin. Is more I don't know. So back to the cut question. Kyle Rudolph, goodbye. Sterling Shepard, goodbye. Riley Dixon, goodbye. Blake Martinez, goodbye. I'd try to trade Bradbury as much as I like him, and obviously he's a pretty good top 15 type corner. He can go or be cut for this cap space. And then Saquon Barkley, get the hell out of here.
You cutting him or trading him?
What? Either one. I would hope to trade him.
No,
What do you take in a trade? What do you do it for?
I'll take 2/3. I'll take 2/4. If I can get a, I mean, obviously, if I can get a second, I'm taking a second. Give me 2/3. Give me something. I don't care.
Think you get a 4th round pick for him.
No, there's still dumbasses that still value running backs.
That's true. The
I don't even know who I would cut on the Raiders. So many of them.
That would equal about $40 million just doing all those moves, plus the increased cap of like the cap going back up to $20 million. They would have $60 million to spend post cuts.
Oh, what about Solder? You're not cutting him?
He's a free agent. This is the end. His deal's done.
Oh, free agent. Yeah, Brian asked Solder.
Thank God. His contract.
All right. I guess we'll go back and forth on each like category. Yeah. Jets cuts. LaMichael Pirine is going to free you up $700,000. Bad running back. Ryan Griffin. What?
I love I go big cut. You're like, hey, $700K. Yeah,
he's bad though. Yeah, I got some big ones here. Ryan Griffin, $3 million. Greg Van Roten, $3.5 million, tight end guard. Patrick Ferguson, I think he's an offensive lineman, $800,000. Shaq Lawson got cut, which freed you $10 million. Blake Cash.
Are y'all just looking at free agents?
Bones are made out of glass.
No,
these are guys we're going to cut, and that saves you $900,000. So the Jets have around $50 million free agents.
Because he's because he's a top 5 quarterback. Ben Roethlisberger played for Pittsburgh for 12 years. We don't care if he's clear.
You gotta wait for it to get cleared up. Yeah, you just gotta wait.
Big Ben's white. Get away with that.
I mean, that is true. Hey, he's down to 4. So hey, I don't care. I mean, Big Ben got
There's only 4 cases left.
At the same time, though, if it's
what is he crossing them off his calendar or something? What do
you want him to make? You want him to make that the face of your franchise in a city like New York?
I don't care. He's a top 5 quarterback. I don't care. He's a good football player. The Giants need good football players. I don't care about the outsider's perspective. He's throwing 30 touchdowns and winning games. I don't care.
Yeah. So back to the Cowboys thing. Back to you. Don't forget, both of our teams have 2 first-round picks, so you're gonna need a bit more than usual to sign your draft class. I think it's around like $15 million. For like 2 first-round picks. We have 2 2s also. So let's get into who are you re-signing on the Giants?
Oh, who is the
Here, you check. I'll do my Jets.
You do the Jets as I put the Penguins game on.
All right. Braxton Berrios, all-pro kick and punt returner, also a good 4th wide receiver. 3 years, $5 million a year. What? Okay. It's so funny.
No, because when you bring up Braxton Berrios, and I've seen Jets fans just go nuts about him. I was in a call with him last night. I'm like, these Jets fans going crazy about Braxton Berrios. And I go, damn, every team finds these little white receivers. Like, they grow on trees. Everybody's got one. I'm like, these guys go crazy.
Yeah. Like, Sten Berrios.
Everybody.
Yeah, Boomer, give me your fellow Jet fan in here. You got to give me your takes. Let me know what you think. I guess I'm spoiling my video, but not everyone's going to see this. So, all right. Laurent Duvernay-Tardif, we got from the Chiefs. If he wants to play in the NFL, he might go back to Canada, be a doctor. Fun fact about him. But 1 year, $5 million to compete at right guard. Dan Feeney, 1 year, $2 million, backup center, backup guard. Joe Flacco, 1 year, $3 million, backup quarterback. Tyler Kroft, 1 year, $3 million, third tight end. Tevin Coleman, 1 year, $1 million. Decent running back. Mike White, 1 year, $1.5 million. Great story. I think you keep Flacco another year for that veteran mentorship, and then after this year, Mike White can be the long-term backup. Javelin Guidry, good backup slot corner. Good depth corner. 2 year, $2 million. Kyle Phillips, decent edge piece. 2 year, $2 million. So we have now around $50 million left in free agency after cuts and re-signs.
Yes. All right, as Louis said it, and I guess I'll wait I guess I can answer this. Well, it'd be nice if I can show the question. I guess I got too many tabs open right now. But the Giants free agents, literally everybody can go kick rocks.
Yeah.
The
team sucks. That's what happens. Oh, we lost him.
Damn. I don't even know who the Raiders free agents are.
Yeah.
Let me see.
All right. All elite Wi-Fi is gone. I guess we'll hit the chat real quick. I feel like I'm doing my own show. It's weird. I hope I'm not taking over. I know it's just we're just chilling, but I don't know. I have control. So I really want
Raiders
Traylon
free
Burks. I like
agents.
Traylon Burks. I don't know if I would take him at 10, but he's definitely different from the guys we have already. Neal and Karlaftis. I mean, if you get Karlaftis at 10, sweet. Evan Neal kind of scares me. I don't think people are talking enough that he's got we got 2.
Got 2. Oh, here we go.
Oh, I got you.
Go ahead.
Wait, hang on. There we go.
Sorry about that. And the Wi-Fi. I had too many tabs open and my potato exploded.
I was saying this. Evan Neal kind of worries me just because he is so big, and we've already had Mekhi Becton, who's enormous too, and had injury
Then don't
issues.
take him. I'll take him.
Yeah, no, I think he's a great player.
I'll take Becton.
No, hell no. That's what I'm saying.
Take
Neal.
Leatherwood. It's all yours.
All right, so back to the Giants free agents. Legit, I mean,
We'll even supply the fucking pulled pork nachos he consumes every fucking game.
Facts. I wouldn't mind bringing back Billy Price's cheap depth.
Oh, he's terrible, dude.
It's just backup again.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's cheap, Nate Solder can jump off a bridge. Evan Ingram jump with him. Jabril Peppers. You're coming off an injury. If you're cheap coming off an injury, I wouldn't mind bringing you back, but I don't pay safeties. I mean, I could tag you, but again, depending what the injury is.
Tag for that's too much. That's gonna be like $12 million.
No, but the tag for safety is the cheapest one. That's the only thing I like.
$12 million though for Jabril Peppers.
Again, I would like to. It's coming off the injury, so maybe you get him cheaper. Will Hernandez, you can go. Like Lorenzo Carter's the only guy I'm like because I was watching. Because he was coming off the Achilles and was bad in the first couple games, but then he started getting healthier and he started playing better. And I'm scared he's going to go off somewhere else, kind of like who's the guy the Lions picked up? Oh, the edge
Romeo
Okwara. Like that's the kind of guy I think.
No,
dude, Mitch, whoa,
what happened?
I guess a Nick game. So
Frank
should be here.
Good.
Frank should be here soon, I guess. But what?
I'm gonna hit the chat real quick. We should trade, and Andrew. I'm not like taking over.
Here's
too much,
Here's the Raiders free agents.
Right, cool.
Here, I'll go through.
Nicholas
Morrow. Here, Nicholas Morrow can definitely come back. Jonathan Hankins can leave. Jonathan Hankins can leave. Marcus Mariota can definitely leave. Jalen Richard, bring him back, I guess. KJ Wright, I do want back. Quentin Jefferson, I don't really care. Solomon Thomas, I would take back. Casey Hayward, I would take back. Zay Jones, I would take back. Richie Incognito is too fucking old. He's done. Deshaun Jackson can go to hell. He's a fucking anti-Semitic piece of shit. Nick Martin didn't even play. Gerald McCoy didn't even play. Derek Carrier was hurt all year. Desmond Tufant, whatever. Brandon Parker's awful.
You don't got to name everybody. You can just tell me who you want to sign.
Yeah, just tell us who you want.
We don't give a shit about these random.
Darius Philon, your daddy, please come back. Alec Ingold, come back, and then Damon Arnett is already gone. Bye. Chiefs picked him up today.
Yep, reserve deal. That's how bad it's gone.
He's fucking awful.
Hit the chat real quick. Trade for Ridley and sign Schultz. Yes.
I've seen so many Jets fans like going nuts about Dalton Schultz. Like, you want to overpay a tight end, just draft one.
Yeah, we have nobody. That's the thing.
We can draft one.
It's a very heavy. Tight ends usually take a bit to develop, and it's a very tight end heavy offense.
That's true.
So, no, if Ridley's mental checks out, and I could do it for a second round pick, 100%. The fact you could trade Sam Darnold for Calvin Ridley and a 4th round pick and a 6th round pick is just fucking fail the statute, Joe Douglas. And Dalton Schultz, yes, I doubt it happens though. Randy Gregory, I'd be down. I don't know. The thing with free agents in the NFL is a league where a lot of guys come back to their exactly. Yeah. So like this comment right here, I saw it. Try and sign Sheriff. That's not happening. He's gonna
Washington.
He's gonna sign Washington. Take Linderbaum at 10. Again, with me in free agency, you're gonna see in my. I didn't go super.
He won't be available. He won't be available at time.
I mean, probably.
For
me, it's like my philosophy is plug all your holes in free agency to the best of your ability, so you can take the best player available in the draft. So if he's the if he's the best player available, then yes. Like we have a good center already, but you can move him over to guard. Like if he's this generational, like the next Mangold Mawai, like yes. All right, should we head to free agency? Who are you
Head to
picking
free
up?
agency as I'm going first. All right, so obviously
Jose, my man.
Let's do the mock first. Let's do the mock draft first, and then we take the holes.
First. Free
I
agency
mean, technically
my
that is.
man.
Yeah,
Hey, what's up, dude?
The Giants. I would like them to sign a guard of some sort. Because obviously, I think, like I've spoiled, I guess I think they're going to draft a tackle. They're like I just want like a pluggable guard. Like they don't need to be an all-pro. Like a Trey Turner, like just someone like that. Like just someone that can just play right guard. You know, they're gonna let what's the center that got injured? No, the guy the Nick. They'll have like Nick Gates and then Lemieux battle for left guard. Yeah, he tore his ACL, I think, the Redskin game.
Whoa! You say what I think you said?
Yeah, that's the name of the stupid name. I'm not calling them the football team. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
In like 2 weeks.
Then the new name. Then I'll call them whatever the new name is. A guy I would have loved them to sign last year as a pass rusher. I would love them to sign Hassan Reddick just to get some extra.
Hassan Whiteside, yes sir.
You know, just some extra.
In a Patrick Graham scheme because he's got his pass rushers. You want to drop him in a coverage, and that's Hassan Reddick.
Yeah, it's like I love that. Like most guys have been like, hey, we could draft an edge rusher out of the draft. I don't think Karlaftis will be there, and obviously the big two guys are probably gone with.
I think you have a shot at Karlaftis.
I think the Jets are grabbing him. I think because SNY was talking about it, how like the Jets are going to take him at 4 because what's it called? The GM's gotten his way with drafting a bunch of offensive linemen, and Saleh. It's time for Saleh to get his guys. So I wouldn't be surprised if Karlaftis goes at 4.
I think there's a chance we get one of the big two. I think if it has to fall like this, Jacksonville goes tackle, so Neal or Aquanu.
Yeah.
Then Detroit's going to go one of the two edges. Then if a team wants to trade with Houston to get a quarterback, so let's say the Panthers move up for a quarterback and take.
You don't have to. They're legit. You don't have
I know,
to move up for a quarterback.
But if let's say
nobody's
hold up. Let's say there's one guy who has a crazy Senior Bowl because most of them are seniors. Great combine, great pro day. There's one clear-cut guy that everybody wants to come up to. That might happen.
But still, you look at the 5. Look again, keep the Panthers at 6. They can stay at 6 because none of the top 5 teams are taking a quarterback. None of them are. Texans are like the only.
Hypothetically.
Okay, that's a hypothetical. Yeah, okay.
Or we take our edge rusher. 5. The Giants could take Karlaftis.
I think the Giants. Well, again,
or they take Neal. You gotta take Neal.
I would take Neal in a heartbeat
because he's got right tackle flexibility too.
Yes, sir. But I would love it. Like, I've always liked Clowney, but I think he's gonna be too expensive, especially with the Giants cap situation. I mean, like I said, I just cleared up $60 million, but I would kind of like them to just bring in 1-year guys that are good
$60
enough.
million. I thought they have no cap space.
It's the NFL. Everybody's got cap space.
That's
the freaking
what's it? The Saints.
The NFL cap. It's not a real thing. Everybody has cap space. Like I said, I'll break it like I did. Cutting Rudolph, Shepard, trading or cutting Bradbury, Dixon, Martinez, and Saquon. That equals $40 million plus the additional $20 million that the cap is going up. So every team gets the additional $20 million. So right there, $60.1
Is it set in stone that the cap's going up $20 million?
That's what everybody's expecting. So I don't.
All right.
I'm not a what's it called? That's what the cap's supposed to go up $20 million. So $60 million Johnson spending, which I was going to bring this up, but I was waiting for Frank to get in here. But to this point, they have the cap space if they want them. Again, there's $60 million right there. So that's just the thing. I don't think you just trade them, but that I would be. You got to, again, it's the point of, do you want to pay $8 million to Mariota or $8 million to Jones? I mean, if you're going to suck, I haven't looked at the quarterback class next year. I mean, I know what's it called.
Next year, the top 2 are good. Bryce Young and CJ Stroud.
Russell Wilson.
I don't want I want the Giants to rebuild
him. They kept Carroll.
Russ is going to get determined. If Russ wants out, Russ is going to get the hell out of there. If Sierra goes, hey, honey, I want out of Seattle, Russell's going to do that. So, sorry, Russell, you're not the biggest one in your family.
For me, shit, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, again, we're going to need to sign a new punter because, again, we're cutting Riley Dixon. Who really cares? Corner, they cut Bradbury. I just want, I guess we'll end it there. We're kind of just send me guys who are kind of like the Kyler Fackrells, the Marcus Goldens of, hey, if they have a good first half, trade them at the deadline for some extra picks. Because I want the Giants to completely rebuild. So if they can find 1 year guys who just ball out the first 6 games, give me back a 5th or a 4th round pick, I'll take it.
All right. For me, free agency, I'm going Emmanuel Ogba, edge rusher, 2 years, $9 million a year. Just in case you don't get an edge rusher, and Carl Lawson has injury history, so it's good to have a third guy there. My big guy, Marcus Williams, safety from the Saints, 5 years, $13 million a year, really good player. David Njoku, 1 year, $5 million, tight end. Dante Jackson, 3 years, $10 million a year from the Panthers. And then Devondre Campbell, 2 years, $7 million a year. Who's had an insane year for the Packers.
Packers now. Okay,
Packers,
I know he used to play for
this year.
Used to play for the. Yeah, he used to play for the.
For
Falcons.
me, my overall and I'd be maybe Jabril Peppers too to be your strong safety, depending on. For me, my approach is build up the secondary and free agency, and either get a big corner and a mid-tier safety, or the other way around, a big safety and a mid-tier corner. Like you want to sign what's his face from Tampa, what's his name? It's not Jamel.
Defensively.
Yeah, the corner, Carlton Davis. If he gets away, sign him. If J.C. Jackson gets away, maybe sign him. If Darius Williams gets away, yeah. So if one of these, I'd be down to sign one of these big corners. And then more of a mid-tier safety like a Jabril Peppers. And then get another linebacker, get an edge rusher. And then these are just kind of the main pieces. Get a tight end, and then also draft a tight end, and then get some decent depth on the offensive line. Should we head to the draft?
Yeah, I mean, those
Carson, you care about?
I think Carson's worried about the Knicks right now. I'm just going to let him be in his own world.
Okay, Raiders bottom line free agency. You give me Devontae Adams, you blow the whole fucking thing up.
They have a shot. I think Green Bay tags him though.
You give me Devontae Adams or just blow it up. Give Carr help or don't even bother.
Just to finish third in his division. I mean, it's not a bad take, but just to finish third in your division. Let's move on.
That's what they said this year.
A-Rod. Their team's gonna be nasty.
Get Randall off the floor, please. Get him off the floor. I can't.
The Knicks have taken over. I guess now let's move on to the best part of this offseason for both of our teams, because we have multiple picks. I have multiple thirds, and I have 2 firsts, 2 thirds, and 2 fourths. The Giants, and I don't think they have 2 seconds. I think they have 2 seconds. 2 thirds, 2 firsts, and 2 fourths. So,
and we don't have to do a website. We can just talk about notable players that might be in that spot. And I really don't know many guys beyond the first round right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull up PFF because I like PFF just to have a ranking.
I hate PFF.
So I have the rankings. I mean, we could do a mock. We could do a quick mock.
You could. Yeah, hold up. I'm gonna run. I'll be right back. Why don't you pull that up and then I'll be right back.
I will. Yeah, I'll see if I can pull a mock draft. Similar as the Knicks are absolutely. I'm guessing it's 12-6, so I'm guessing it's not that big a deal. But
Randall just sucks, bro. I can't.
Randall just sucks. What's new?
We'll sucks, dude. He's just awful. There you go, Mitch. Yes,
Money Mitch. As we will just share the screen. There we go. Share screen. We will have the NFL mock. So we have PFF's mock up here ready to go once Elias gets back here. But obviously Jacksonville at the first pick. I guess I should have done this I should have done this where I had control all the picks, or at least the top 10 picks, because that's all that really matters, because we are Giants and Jets fans. So I guess the Raiders pick is what? They pick
22nd.
22nd. Oh, I'm not doing all those. I can barely get into the top 10. So once he gets back here, but I can't deal with Rhino. Yeah, I guess we can talk Knicks then while we wait for this guy. I don't know. I don't have the game pulled up, so I just see it's 12. I saw it was 12-6, so that's 14-10. That ain't that bad. They're only down by 4. I'm guessing what has he done that everybody's yelling about?
He's just so bad. He just sucks ass.
So, we got our mock.
Started.
We got.
Do you want to do? We choose the picks for the Jets, Giants, and Raiders, and then the machine will do the rest.
I was just gonna do the top 10 picks and let it simulate, so the Raiders get.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Jacksonville first pick. I think they go tackle here.
I mean, yes, because you need to protect.
I guess because Chason isn't any good, but I guess you got to say we got to help our young quarterback out. He's our big investment.
Yeah, I guess so. So are we going Kwanu or are we going to do Evan Neal? I think Evan Neal.
Let's go Neal.
Evan Neal goes off the board to Jacksonville. To Detroit, we're thinking Hutchinson keeping in Michigan.
Yep.
Texans,
Thibodeau to Houston.
Thibodeau to Houston. So the Jets are on the clock at 4, and this is what the board looks like.
All right. Jet fans might hate me for this. I don't care. I know we had a rough ending with the first round.
I'm showing it in this call. Yeah.
With a first round safety a couple years ago, but if Kyle Hamilton is this generational safety, this Ed Reed,
that's what everybody says.
Troy Polamalu, like you take him, and I've watched him, and I'm not just watching highlights. This guy's range is absurd. I'm not gonna act like I'm an expert. I know some of the basics with like DBs, like staying square, leverage, all that shit. Yeah. But Jets have no good safeties on the roster. Like Ashton Davis is the only guy on the roster, and it's fucking awful. And like I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, safeties don't make an impact." That's not true. People are oh, just make the front good and the secondary will be fine. No, like the NFL is so much quick passing game to the point where the defensive line is not going to get home every time. So Kyle Hamilton, he can cover running backs, he can cover tight ends, stuff we suck at. You can play him single highs, which improves the run game. You can put your strong safety in the box. I'm taking Kyle Hamilton. I know Jet fans, the value isn't there. He's maybe the best player in the draft. Like, oh, hold up. Put Tony. Oh, Tony.
No.
I knew you were going to say that.
Wrong. No, absolutely not. You're fired. Pack your bags. Here's a box. You're gone. You are not taking a safety with either of the first round draft picks that the Jets have.
Oh, he falls to 10. You're not
allow it. You are banished from the green and white forever.
Who are you taking? Who are you taking?
I don't want Ashton Davis. I don't want Marcus May. I don't want Jamal Adams.
Exactly. They suck. Bring someone good in.
Draft the center out of wherever he is.
Iowa.
That might be tell you why you spoiling.
Don't do it. Don't do a safety. I know they have an impact. I'm not saying they don't, but
bro, did you see how our safeties played this year?
You can't.
Did you see how our safeties played this year? Did Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu make a big impact?
I agree. By the way, Ashton Davis is ass.
He's maybe the worst player in the league.
He's terrible. Okay, so why do we trust Joe Douglas to use one of our top 10
Have you seen
picks
David
on another
Arnett?
safety?
Because he was a third-round pick. This guy is.
He was a highly ranked third-round pick.
Bro,
it's a
Joe Benigno did say he's like, I'll take any position but a safety in the first round.
But a safety. So, all right, now my.
I'm kidding. I love you. Come on.
Now my poverty franchise is on the clock. And
Tony,
I don't
you
care.
Get the next pick, man.
Yeah, Tony gets the 10th pick then because he got or if he's back.
I can't do it right now. Sorry.
Nah, you're good, bro.
You're good. Now my poverty franchise, and like I said, I don't really.
Shut up, dude.
I don't. What he's what does he got?
It's a new era. D. Milner was the next Remus.
Oh, that's great.
Josh Gibson is outplaying Julius Randle right now.
What? Why are you surprised?
All right. Next pick.
My poverty franchise on the board. And I don't really have a care if it's Cross or Aquanu. I'm gonna go with a Cross, I guess, because he's higher.
Go Aquanu.
I'll take Aquanu.
He's got guard flexibility.
Randall, are you even looking at anything? Is this guy even looking at anything? Is he even paying attention?
My thing again, like I don't really care about the guard flexibility. I'd prefer to get the better right tackle than being able to move in the guard because I think you could.
Well, Aquanu's better too. He's highly. Okay. Who'd you take?
I know, but I've seen. I don't really care if it's either one. I've just seen Aquanu more, so I just put Cross to be different. The Carolinas, the first quarterback spot, and I think
Pickett probably or Corral.
I go Kenny Pickett. I think Kenny Pickett's the better NFL pros. I think he's lower. What was it called?
I'd love to see what this
higher
has
floor,
the
lower ceiling.
Yeah. So they have Howell higher. Wow, they have Howell up there. Okay.
I'd love to see what the computer has the Raiders picking.
The Senior Bowl is going to be pretty indicative.
It's going to be the deciding
all these guys
factor.
are seniors, yeah.
100%. And now my poverty franchise is back up, and then like I've spoiled it, Tyler Lindenbaum ain't going to be there.
I wanted him.
And that moves Thomas to Thomas. He solidifies left tackle, solidifies center, and then either Aquanu or solidify right tackle, find guards, and the offensive line is fixed. That's just how.
And also, we're taking into account what we did in free agency, so I'm not going to take a corner or you know what I'm saying. All right, so go next. Our Falcons.
Falcons. I could see
Stingley.
them. Yeah,
Stingley
because
get another
him
corner.
and Terrell, that would be not locked down.
Karlaftis maybe, but that's fine.
Just
Who's up,
draft another
Broncos?
quarterback. You know you're going to need
Broncos
one
go
in another
quarterback.
2 years.
So the Broncos
go
were
white
taking
quarterback,
two-
but he's short. Matt Corral.
Matt Corral. And here we go. Let's see. Metro's definitely going to come back in here and
This
yell,
one
whoever
is-
you take.
Yeah, this one is easy as pie. I'm taking the Greek freak himself from Purdue, George Karlaftis.
The Greek freak is Giannis, but
And the Raiders took Malik Willis.
wait, is that a
It's the quarterback.
I actually don't hate it though. You sit him because he needs to sit for at least.
Well,
a year.
Mariota's leaving. So.
I can't. I want this. how do I start?
Mariota's a
Well,
free
Gruden's
agent.
gone, so you can draft a black quarterback now.
That is. How do I unpause this? I don't know how PFF works.
Shit.
Settings. Okay, or not. Well, I
Oh, is it
completely
over?
botched this. I guess.
It's okay. Do we really
it's
need to go to
okay,
the second
so-
round? Yeah.
We didn't need to go to the second round. So that's pretty much what we think. Mock drafts knows. Yeah. So exactly.
Yeah, just get me a
See, they
tight
know
end.
Derek
Get
Carr's
me a
gonna
tight
go.
end. Trade
What?
for Burke. You mean draft Burks? I'd be down. But
No,
if you got an edge rusher on the board, then you take him.
I thought that's Jets fan talk. I thought it was
That's
Yeah,
the
go
thing. In
to
my
Alec-
mock off season, I asked for traded.
No,
I
we
traded
already
for
got
Calvin
Alec Burks.
Ridley.
Facts. Why is she trying
We
to?
already
traded
got Alec
Calvin
Burks.
Ridley
He's
in the
money in the
box.
fourth
This
quarter.
is my team. So we're taking one of our second round picks is gonna be a tight end. So this is our team. It's the Trey McBride, Colorado State. I'm gonna say he goes to us. I'm gonna for example. So this is our offense is actually insane now. We got Becton at left tackle, AVT right left guard. We got McGovern center, LDT. Maybe you want to do better. Maybe you bring in another free
Hey.
agent. Right guard, Fant right tackle. Maybe you draft another offensive lineman. TBD. Zach Wilson at quarterback, Michael Carter at running back. Also draft a running back later in the draft. Receivers: Calvin Ridley, Elijah Moore, Corey Davis. Woo, nasty. With Big Boy Barrios as who's not big, but
Big, big boy Barrios. Yeah.
yeah, he's not big, but Big
The
Bucks
Gi-
Barrios because
I
he's about to
realize-
get paid. Big
Yeah.
Bucks Barrios as the 4. You got
Just
tight end McBride, and then defense you got JFM Q in the middle. You got Karlaftis, Ogba, and Lawson on the edge, rotating obviously to keep them fresh. With also Sheldon Rankins inside, linebacker Mosley, Devondre Campbell, corner you got Jackson and Bryce Hall, with Michael Carter the second in the slot, safety Marcus Williams, Kyle Hamilton.
In mine, I guess with the Giants, the offensive line is semi-fixed. Just find me some guards. Again, you could go cheap. Find some. And I expect whoever the GM is going to be, hopefully it's either Joe Sloan or Peters, the Niners. Either one. Both draft well. Find guards if you're drafting the tackle.
Who's the first one from?
The Bills got Joe Sloan or Adam
What's
Peters.
his position? Do you know?
Who do you mean? I'm talking about the GM wise.
I know. What's their GM? Like, what's their front office position?
They're both assistant GMs.
Okay. So, yeah, they're pretty cool.
Why are you gassing
I
up the
think-
Jets? Who cares?
Yeah, these
Terrible.
again. Let them. But
The
again,
Jets will be terrible
Why don't you hit
forever.
on a first round pick and then you could talk to me?
We did. Khalil Mack.
Hey,
He's in Chicago.
Hey, Jets fans really don't got that much fucking room to talk. If you're talking about,
I know.
first
I
round
had to
picks,
get
like,
creative.
You literally picked Zach Wilson. Okay.
Yeah, he's a stud.
He's terrible.
Justin
Better than
Fields is
terrible.
horrible.
He's better than Derek Carr.
He's literally he's this little.
Fourth down to win a playoff game.
He just came out of daycare, right? Comes over to the fucking he looks like this little
out.
I could literally take it I could fart and blow him over. Like that's how small this guy is.
Tiny
He's actually
man.
bigger than you think. He's 6'2", I think.
Well, that's a little weird that you know that, but
But no,
I said I think.
how I want the Giants to just get the offensive line figured out, stick it out with Joe. If Dayball's in here or whoever, they can actually give a good offensive play calling to Jones and get back to what he looked like in 19, not with Garrett and whatever the
Yeah,
hell
he's
happened.
6'2".
What?
Yeah, Zach is 6'2".
6'2".
Crunch the numbers.
But just how I see it, Judge is the placeholder. If you
How
balls, can you shut the
dirty.
fuck up? I'm trying to talk here.
That's from a dude who doesn't know shit
Dude.
about football.
Exactly. You got
Tom-
Niners fans talking. But
Buddy, Zarice freaking DM'd me. I think it was on Instagram. It was like, bro, Zach Wilson is so trash. He's a bust. And I just blocked his ass.
I mean, he's not
Fuck
wrong.
you.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Like, imagine trading up, like, what, 3 first-round picks for a fucking absolute project.
Listen.
Straight Lance.
Zach
He's a
Wilson
bum.
sucks. So what's the point?
I thought you were. I'm like trying to figure out. Like, are you trying to make fun of
Bro,
the Ravens? Like, what
The
hell's
Jets
No,
do
no,
this
he's a-
every
he's a
time,
Niner-
man.
he's a
You're never
Niner
gonna
fan.
find a
I'm like-
quarterback.
And the
right?
Jets traded Quentin Nelson for Sam Darnold. Like, come on, we could do. Do you think Joe Judge ever looked at? No. Neither any of the last Giants head coach and GM doesn't know what an iPad is.
Andrew, I have a question.
I might have an answer.
I
No, hold
hate
up. I got a
Tom Wilson
question.
so
I got a
much,
question. Andrew, I got a question, bro.
dude.
No, it's Reese. I'm just fucking with you, bro. It was funny. I
Dude,
think you're
such a
still blocked. Though. I'll unblock you. Let me know which
Unblock.
platform. I don't know if it was on Instagram or Twitter. I'll block you. For the platform you're not blocked on, hit me up. I'll do it.
Facts. Yeah. Again, hit Mike Glennon and fucking what's it called? Throw it to him. You know,
Jake Fromm.
Jake.
Still,
Jake,
you can't get
whatever.
one.
Hey, they can't throw. They can't throw. It was
All right,
my.
I got you. I'll block you.
All right. So what was the question you needed answered?
Oh, so you're cutting a few Giant players. You think they're gonna give Judge a call that they want to come back?
No. What is this? What do we got here?
Dude, Tom Wilson is just
What do you
needs
do?
to be stopped. This dude needs to be stopped.
Oh, of course. He just rotten hell.
Dude is such a dick, man.
Again, it's a piece of shit.
This dude
Rotten
needs to be
bread.
stopped, man. God.
But yeah, like I said, I just want the offensive line fixed. Jones can placeholder. You know, if Deshaun Watson or if they want to make a trade for a quarterback, they can do it. They have the draft pick capital. They want it. I think they shouldn't do it. But if it presents itself, there you go. Zuri's unblocked. But if the opportunity presents itself, make the opportunity. But if Flores is, I know Flores and Watson want to team up. Again, he's not. Again, I prefer the offensive minded, but getting the Deshaun Watson, I'm like, oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna hire a defense guy, you got to make sure they have a.
Would
stud
you
offensive-
take Rich
like,
Bisaccia
really
if the
excited
Raiders
about-
move on to him?
Hang on, I was really excited about Saleh because LaFleur was coming, and you got that Shanahan system. So I mean, if you can get a right hand man offensive coordinator who's young,
Yeah,
so they're not gonna
that's
get I don't think Mike LaFleur gets poached for like at least another 2 years.
no. Okay, like I
Would you
would
take
again,
I hope he sucks at interviews, so he gets interviewed a bunch and doesn't become a head coach.
That's what I hope.
Worst case, you
Patrick
should make him the head coach.
That's what I hope Patrick Graham does.
Would you take Rich Bisaccia
No,
if he was not brought back by the Raiders?
No,
I'll hire him
because-
as my special teams coordinator. Adam Gase. Yes.
Well, I would genuinely laugh. I don't want it to happen, but if the Giants did sign Gase and he just turns out to be this offensive guru and be like, Jets fans be like, what the literal fuck was that?
That's never gonna happen.
It's
Maybe,
never
maybe
gonna happen. The Giants aren't even-
maybe the
what?
Broncos bring him back. The dude can't even get out. Like I don't think he's coaching
Interview.
anything.
Nobody's interviewing. Exactly. Nobody wants that guy. They know he sucks.
No, the Jets rehire Adam Gase. No way. Well, I said this. So early in the year, we couldn't score in the first quarter to save our life, or the first half in general.
I know we can't score.
And Adam Gase was really good at scripting the
Scoring.
first drive and scoring on the first play. So make him. This is the title: first drive script offensive coordinator, and then kick him out after. So he's in charge of the opening game script, and then he's done.
So, what is it? This guy on the Pelicans is named Jose Alvarado.
Of course, they're not interested in Gates. It's a joke.
It's a joke, but again, I don't. Again, that's just my
Urban
thing.
Meyer, the worst coach ever.
No, I think Adam Gase takes that one.
No, Urban Meyer was worse. Adam Gase made it 2 years.
He made it.
Adam
Barely
Gase
because-
never taught a girl how to snap a football. Never kicked anybody. Never
And he outcoached John Gruden.
I mean, he did out. Yeah, that is facts.
Never got investigated for taking into COVID vaccine, that whole nonsense.
He outcoached John Gruden twice.
Coach.
That says a lot, but
Adam Gase, he flies on the same plane as team, so that's good.
Just
if the Jets end up winning the Super Bowl, it's thanks to Adam Gase because he was a big part of hiring Joe Douglas, their GM, and he was so bad that he got us.
How about you just try having a winning season first?
Try to
win 8 games, maybe.
He was so bad that he got us a top pick, but was good enough to get us Zach Wilson, who's better than Trevor Lawrence.
Try to win 6 games. That's what I would say if I'm a Jets fan. Try to win 6 games. Burks, dude, what the fuck?
That's so. Yeah, again, just build. Again, I keep saying anything. The Giants.
Wait, is there a guy in the Knicks named Burks?
Yeah.
Alec Burks.
Oh,
yeah.
People were talking about Burks, so I thought they meant Treylon Burks, who's the receiver from Arkansas coming out in the draft.
No, it's definitely Alec Burks.
Who's that receiver from Alabama who already
Jamison Williams. He snapped his ACL though.
Snapped his ACL.
I like his ACL.
If he falls to
I want to see where Olave goes.
Yeah, what did Lawrence do this year? That wow.
Lawrence has the generational talent.
Lawrence had Urban Meyer, so he was really
Meyer,
good this year.
Without throwing a touchdown.
Zach Wilson
10 interceptions.
Zach Wilson had Robert Saleh and did
dude.
nothing.
Hey, imagine throwing with that Jacksonville offensive line and Urban Meyer.
Their line isn't terrible, and their receivers aren't bad either. It's just Urban Meyer's awful.
Listen, Trevor Lawrence went to the college football playoff, right? What did Zach Wilson do? Nothing.
He did a small school.
He's terrible.
He was a nobody until his senior year, and he just went fucking wild.
What about Joe Burrow? First of all, his junior year. What was Joe Burrow before his big year?
Joe Burrow won a championship in football.
You put Zach Wilson on Clemson the year they won the national championship, I guarantee they win the national championship.
No.
You put Zach Wilson on Clemson from this year, they're going to the playoff.
I genuinely don't know.
Their quarterback was garbage.
I don't watch football.
Bro, you literally wanted Zach Wilson.
You need someone who actually can throw.
I wanted him at Big 10. I don't want him at number 2.
You need someone who can actually throw the ball accurately. Zach Wilson can't do that.
He's at 10. No, I get
not even gonna listen. You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking, especially you, Carson.
No, he's just terrible. He's awful. Every time I look at the Jet, they're getting fucking smoked by their offensive line collapses, and then all of a sudden Zach Wilson just puckers his anus and throws a pick. That's all I see.
He had the 12th ranked offensive line this year, so it's not that bad. And Zach Wilson.
Oh, so it's better than the Raiders, so you should be good.
And Zach Wilson went the last 5 games without throwing a pick, dude.
Who do they play?
Okay, so he had a Derek Carr stretch for
Tampa. They played Buffalo. 5
games. Good for him.
They played Tampa. They played Buffalo. They played the
and
Eagles.
he still didn't make the playoffs. So
Eagles.
It's like Eagles that killed it.
They didn't win.
The Saints, which was a bad game, but he didn't throw any picks.
He still didn't win anyway. He doesn't make any impact.
Miami, I think.
It's awful.
I know the Bills are the last. I genuinely didn't watch
the Bills and the Bucks. The Bucks.
I saw the game when they went to overtime against the Titans. That was like the only Jet game I watched. That was like the 3-pick game or
really
whatever.
Good that game.
No, what was it? What was it? I watched one game where like the first 3 passes were interceptions. I was like, what is happening?
Wilson's just another one of the guys putting the Jets QB graveyard in 3 years. It's only inevitable.
I'm pulling up his highlights. I know highlights aren't everything, but
well, you're gonna get this stream knocked down in like 2 minutes.
Will I get us copyrighted?
Yes, because
you won't get a copyright. You'll just get a violation.
I'm just gonna do some commentary. Zach Wilson back to pass. Oh, touchdown!
Good to know.
I just let the kid develop.
Nah, he's just not good.
How I see it.
His talents will never translate to the NFL level.
I mean,
besides, he didn't really have much talent at BYU anyway.
BYU.
He had nothing. He had 3 white receivers. Do I say more?
Those are elite, though. You have 3 white.
Have you seen Hunter Renfrow? Have you seen Hunter Renfrow play?
5 touchdowns in one game or whatever.
Adam Thielen goes hard.
You're my guy, man. If you ever stop by my channel, I'm gonna give you a mod.
I'm gonna give
if I ever
you
stream
a mod.
again.
Oh,
how are we supposed to reward people we like?
I just don't know how. What has Zach Wilson proven? Nothing. He's proven that he's a little guy. He's small. He's small and frail.
But Trevor Lawrence has great hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Elite hair. Can't deny that.
But I don't
Mitchell
know.
Robinson has literally been better from the free throw line than Julius Randle recently.
Trevor Lawrence would be getting clowned on if he played in New York. He just plays in Jacksonville, so no one cares. Am I wrong?
I mean,
Or when you get coached by Urban Meyer, you get an excuse.
he knows. He knows the vibes.
No, when no
Urban
one gives a fuck about
Meyer-
your team that's gonna end up in
Urban Meyer,
London
I'm fully convinced that
No,
in
if
New York.
Trevor Lawrence was a Jet, he would have played a hell of a lot better than he played in Jacksonville.
Thoughts on Mets letting Baez go?
I
Would
think
have
he's
liked
talked
them to
about it on
bring
Mets
him
Week.
back. Not on that contract though. We
I
may
would've
have dodged a
gone more.
bullet, but we may have missed on a really good player. Yeah, Zach Wilson's accuracy concerns was clearly just mental stuff. Like he makes some money tight window throws.
no, he's just not accurate.
Maniac Mike, what's up? Or Matt? Why did I say Mike?
I was like,
Maniac
Mike.
Matt.
The guy. If you're talking about mental makeup, then he's just going to turn into Mitch Trubisky at this rate. He's just not accurate.
Mitch Trubisky.
Baez was worth.
He's not
6
accurate.
For 140.
You
No,
want
it
to talk about an
wasn't
accurate
the- it
quarterback?
wasn't the-
Derek Carr. Study him.
It wasn't. the
That's an
price.
accurate quarterback.
It wasn't
What do I
the
have
price.
He gets no yards.
Yeah. Bro.
Who cares? Oh,
Oh, sorry. Here, you got it.
who cares? It'll last 10 minutes.
Is that? Oh, I want to answer this question. Hold up.
The over/under is
I
like
would've given him
8.5 right now.
maybe I wouldn't have given him the years.
I would have given him 10 years, 350.
All right.
if I
Anyone who
could.
comments ratio on my channel, you're getting timed out. I can't stand when people ratio. Fucking Zariz does that shit. Ratio. It's the cringiest shit ever.
It's boredom.
It's boredom again.
Internet boredom.
Yeah,
I just
so,
ignore it.
I guess we'll move on. I guess we'll predict
D
the
up,
games
New York
this week.
Knicks.
If there's anything else you want to talk Jets wise,
yeah. If anybody got
up.
questions, leave them in the chat. We'll get
Yeah,
to
now
them.
I guess we'll just move on to predicting. I guess the rest of the playoffs and the Super Bowl predict.
Let's do
I
it.
guess so. We have 4 games this week. First games on 2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday. So we'll start off with the 1 seed Tennessee Titans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Hayden, Carson, who you got?
I'm taking the Bengals. I'm
The
taking
Bengals.
Let's do it.
Elias.
I mean, Joe Burrow's had my respect probably for a long time. I mean, he's gonna. He might win.
Yeah,
he might win this
I'm gonna
one.
I'm gonna take the Bengals too. They got the better quarterback. It's not particularly close. You're getting Derrick Henry back, but he hasn't played in how long? And the Saints pass blocking wise, their line hasn't been great
Oh
this
my
year.
god,
Or
dude!
sorry, the Saints, the Titans. I mean,
What are the Knicks shooting from three
so I think it'll
tonight?
be a good game. I think it'll be tight, but I think I'm gonna go the Bengals.
Everybody's
And they're a
taking
fun
Bengals.
team. I like the Bengals a lot.
The Bengals,
for
Jamar, screw it.
12,
Jamar's
love
down
it.
there somewhere. I'm taking the Bengals too, but I wouldn't be surprised if just Derrick Henry just like, hey guys, remember me? Here's a
Yeah,
stiff arm
exactly.
for you. Here's a stiff arm for you, and I'm gonna go for like 300 yards. And a
Don't
touchdown.
forget though the Bengals also
Derrick
got Joe
Henry's
Mixon, who's
entertaining.
stud this year.
All right, so the other game on Saturday is the Niners and the Packers. Elias,
Kind of same theme. I think the gap between the quarterbacks is too big. I'm going to go the Packers. I know the Niners kind of own them, but this Packers team is special. I know Aaron Rodgers, a lot of his past playoff failure of not winning games was mainly on the defense, and the defense is top 5 this league this year. Their defense is freaking awesome. And they're getting healthy now. They're getting Jair Alexander back. They're getting Zadarius Smith back. They're getting David Bakhtiari back. And Aaron Rodgers is just the best quarterback in football. I'm going Packers. It would not surprise me to see the Niners win. Just they seem to have very good in the playoffs. Kyle Shanahan's a very good coach. But I'm going to go Packers.
Tip.
I'd love to see Aaron Rodgers lose because he's a fucking jackass, but Packers are going to win that one.
I kind of like him, honestly. I know the whole vaccine thing, whether you want to talk about that, but that response to the
He's just such a jackass.
to the reporter,
Just the way he
I think he's a
handled it.
bum. I like him on the McAfee show. I like Rodgers.
I've lost so much respect for him this year. I really have.
I don't blame you. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not coming to the Giants.
He's such a
so go fuck
jerk.
himself. I'm gonna go. I just they're like the Capitals when they play the Penguins. Like, they're always gonna win. No, they're not. I'm gonna go with the Niners. I just think the run game. If they get the running game going, Debo going crazy. I know quarterback wise, obviously, and the Niners just own Aaron Rodgers. So it's different this year. They're going into Lambeau instead of going into San Francisco. There's just something about Aaron Rodgers cannot beat the damn Niners, which is funny because that's where he wanted to get drafted by, and they've kind of owned him in the postseason.
Yep.
Going to Sunday, Rams and Bucks. Elias, what is happening in the chat where he's laughing?
Oh, it's just they're
Brady's out
commenting
of the
that,
box.
so I think it'd be ironic if I timed him out.
Oh boy.
There's no freedom.
Oh god. So
All
Bucks.
right, no, Bucks
Raiders,
versus Rams. I'm gonna go the Rams here. They're just red hot right now. The Bucks are kind of really struggling with injuries right now, especially at receiver. So you pair Mike Evans on one-on-one with Jalen Ramsey. Goodbye. He's non-factor. What do you really have left?
Scotty Miller, though. They do have Scotty Miller.
Bulldog, white boy, short, speedy.
Tiny little white guy.
Brady light.
You guys making your Super Bowl predictions right now?
We're just going over the predictions for the games this week.
Gotcha. I would just like to throw my hat in the ring really quick. I'm sorry to interrupt, Elias, but
no, you're good, man.
As a disgruntled Jets fan who has not had a thing to cheer about in 10 years, if I can't have any fun, then nobody can. Give me the Titans and the Bengals.
There you go.
Oh, wait, that can't happen. That's both AFC.
They play together.
The Titans and I guess the 49ers. Yeah, 49ers.
Okay, and then Rams, Bucks. And then we get into the last game's what? What is the other game? Oh, Chiefs and Bills.
Rams. I agree.
Oh, I guess Metro put his 2 cents in. Okay. So, I guess Metsfan, Rams, Bucks.
Rams, oh man, Rams got the talent, man, but Tommy Brady, he's
Matt
cute.
Stafford.
Shit. I want to see the Rams do it because Stafford reminds me so much of Carr, but I'm gonna take Brady. Brady's not going out his first. Brady's not going out his first.
Sleeveless. What do they have in common?
He thinks
they just had the exact same career.
No, they haven't.
I guess, yeah.
They've literally had the exact same career.
I'm going Rams because the Tristan Wirfs injury hurts, and that's going to be a bum backup.
I forgot about that.
A backup defensive tackle versus either Aaron Donald or Von Miller. And how do you beat Tom Brady? As a guy that's beaten him twice in the Super Bowl, you have a pass rush. And if Aaron Donald and Von Miller and who else was on that?
Sebastian Joseph Day.
Yeah, well,
literally. What's his name? The former Bears guy, Floyd.
Leonard Floyd.
It doesn't matter who your other players are. If you have Aaron Donald on the line, that automatically makes the guy. You could have a bunch of bums on that line, and it'll be a top of the half of the league. Aaron Donald's the best player in football. Like,
yeah.
I literally watch some of his plays and I laugh. Like, how the fuck do you block this guy?
And you're telling me Von Miller is going to get a backup tackle? You're telling me Von Miller, who's destroyed in the Super Bowl, give me that Rams. And yes, you got to put your faith in Matt Stafford, but he's got prime OBJ going crazy and top
white boy himself.
They got the best white receiver in Cooper Kupp. You know, Cam Akers, even though he murdered Buda Baker.
You have a lot of talent on both defenses, but this is going to be a very high-scoring game.
I wouldn't say that.
It's going to be a high-scoring game.
If Aaron Donald can if Ramsey takes care of Mike Evans and Vaughn's taking care of that F tackle,
I have a strong feeling that Gronk's going to eat this game.
I feel it's a blowout potential. I agree with Andrew.
Like
this is a good game.
Gronk's going to eat in this game.
But
Gronk is going to eat.
Again, if Von Miller and Aaron Donald get to Brady and Ramsey takes care of Mike Evans, the Bucks, where do you go? I mean, yeah, Gronk. You're going to go to man Gronk.
Max Crosby's better than both of them. It doesn't matter.
Playoff money going?
So,
Max Crosby's better than Donald and Watts. Who cares?
Okay. And the last game, I think I know where at least one person's going with their prediction, but I think we're all going the same prediction. Bills and Chiefs. Elias.
I'm taking the Bills. I hate it, but I hate both teams. But
How do you hate the Chiefs?
Their fans are annoying. I hate.
It's not okay. It's not the fans. It's that damn TikTok boy and his wife. That's it.
Yes,
there's nobody else in Kansas City that
the fact that they're hyping. They talk about Tyreek Hill is a piece of shit. First of all, talks about we got this dynasty when they've won one Super Bowl, and they get any team that gets the hype that they get after winning just one Super Bowl. I just don't like them.
All right, Mets fan.
No, hold up, but I have to explain why. The Bills just had the best offensive playoff performance I've ever seen.
Yeah, one perfect game.
And the Chiefs defense isn't great. And the Patriots defense is good. I mean, they played like shit, but they're good defense. So I mean, the Bills have a really good defense. So I'm taking the Bills here.
That's fine.
Frank's got a good point though.
Give me Pat.
Give me Pat. Fuck Mahomes. Give me the fucking. I gotta bow down to him because he owns my team's ass.
Owns your team. This is like how you said, Mets fan. You thought this was gonna be.
I'll go Mahomes.
He dances on your guys' grave, just like his brother.
Yeah. Like Mets fan thought.
Come on, that was a good one.
He killed him. I think he literally killed him. Or
oh shit!
He's actually choking.
You good, man?
Jesus, I'm all right.
He's choking worse than Derek Carr in the playoffs. Back to what Mets fan said last game was going to be the blowout. I think this is the shootout game. Both defenses aren't that good. I get Travis White's out for the Bills. They've played better. Yes, they have Hyde and Jordan Poyer, two good safeties. Could they, try to balance out? One of them takes Kelsey, but still with doubles you can do that. But it's Mahomes, and he exposes anybody and everybody. So this I could see being the 48-46 game, like just no defense being played. It's pretty much which defense can force turnovers is going to win this game. That's how I at least see it. I can see, again, like Aaliyah says, I can see Josh Allen tearing that Chiefs defense apart. But again, I can also see Mahomes tearing the Bills defense apart. So again, I think it's going to be a shootout. It's just kind of the main factor is which defense can force the most turnovers is probably going to win this game. Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win this game.
Yep.
So I guess now we'll just keep it simple. Who's your Super Bowl prediction?
Well, we didn't do NFC. We didn't do championship round.
Well, let's just do that. You have your two winners, play them, and then.
Well, okay, I have the Bills. Yeah, the Bills and the. We'll just state it again. Okay. We have the Bills and the Bengals.
You have Bills, Bengals. I think everybody's got the Bengals. Yeah.
Yep.
You got Bills, Bengals. We have Chiefs, Bengals.
Rams, Packers.
And we have I have Rams, Niners. You have Rams, Packers. So, Elias, who's your Super Bowl prediction from your bracket?
All right, I'm gonna take Cincinnati. This is their year, man. I'm feeling it, man.
Cincinnati against who?
I think the Bills have been pretty inconsistent. They've played so well to this point. I think they have a clunker.
So, and then coming out of the NFC, you have
take the Rams.
You're getting Rams. Okay, so Rams, Bengals, and you have the.
I think Packers are very safe pick. I just have a gut feeling about the Rams. So,
hello.
Yeah, you're missing an obvious answer. Andrews is top 4. He ain't top 3. There's a certain guy, even if he's hurt, he goes ahead of Mark Andrews. But
against all odds, story.
So you have Rams and you have Bengals, and you have the Bengals winning it all, or you have the Rams?
No, the Rams are going to win.
Either way, Mets fan. You had what? Not Packers and
Packers Bucks.
Packers Bucks.
I had Packers Bucks. Tom Brady. Sorry, Tom Brady's going to win that one, and I think Mahomes. I think you're getting a rematch. Bucks Chiefs, and then Chiefs get their revenge.
I have Rams and Chiefs, and I have OBJ winning a Super Bowl with the Rams. Stafford gets his ring.
Playoff game. He got the playoff game.
What?
He gets the playoff game thing off his.
Exactly. He's got his first playoff win, so that's off.
I know. I'm saying that. I have a question. If Matt Stafford wins the Super Bowl, is he a lock in Hall of Famer?
Everybody makes the NFL Hall of Fame, so I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I think the thing with him, he was always like the stat guy, the top 10 quarterback who just didn't win. So when he finally wins,
again, everybody in the NFL because you could be a half decent.
Now he's not like Eli Manning's gonna be a Hall of Famer. No offense, like Eli.
I don't think he is either. I don't think.
But the 2 Super Bowl thing, like that usually gets you in.
Yeah, again, that's pretty much it. So anything else you want to say? I guess we can end it here. We're not gonna go full 2 hours because again, kind of like we've.
We're not going to go 2 hours because it's we're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Here he's back.
I got a back button on my mouse.
Will you get your shit together, man?
No, because this is like an extended kind of version of Rhino Hour. We can be unprofessional.
Rhino Hour and 15 minutes.
Exactly. Anything else? Because I think Carson's probably gonna have a coronary because next just suck.
Dude, no, it's not even the Knicks. It's just Randall. He sucks, dude.
You guys were hyping him up so much last year.
Because he played well. Now he got paid.
He played well, and now he's
got
just
his bag and dip.
Right back into the guy who was here the first year.
Let me just check Twitter before. Let's see if there's anything on Twitter worth talking about.
He's just
There's nothing.
Nothing.
The man has been considerable top 5 MVP last year, and now he's literally the worst starter in all of basketball.
Must suck,
how
man.
How do you just suck that much now? Like, Randall's got a mismatch, doing his post moves. Doink.
So, I think we're gonna end it here. I guess we'll shout out if you got anything coming up, whatever, and then we'll kind of just get out of here, maybe chill, whatever. Metsfan, you got anything? No, because you don't want to.
Not at the moment. I did tease that I was gonna do the Mets rankings video again. I don't really like doing rankings that much, but I guess I'll do a yearly tradition of that, and I've been working on that the past week.
Are you gonna do it before or after the lockout ends?
I'm gonna try to do it like before
What if
the
they
first
sign
game
like
that is
Chris Bryant
either
or,
the
like, a
first
notable
game is
player?
played or end of March. That's when I'm trying to get it out.
Sounds good.
But other than that, that's it.
Yeah, not too much coming, but I'm excited about this NFL offseason. I'll try to pump out some stuff. Zach Wilson's the best player of all time, and Kyle Hamilton's the truth. I don't care what you say, Tony.
That it?
Zach Wilson MVP. Let's go Jets. Go Mets. Go Jets. Jets. Jets.
Like I said, I will upload a Giants video once they decide to hire their GM. Gonna kind of doing, I guess, my preview for the offseason. Maybe not a full on offseason predictions and all that, but I'll do kind of like a bullet point what I think they're gonna do. Again, probably gonna do some more content's coming. I just kind of been. I need a kick in the ass kind of to upload some stuff. But again, we got stuff coming. Obviously, Carson, are we doing Mets Weekly next week? We'll go back to normal Mets Weekly on the Mets Weekly channel
yes.
on Thursday. We'll come up with something again because maybe on Monday we get a lockout ends. Hell no, it will not. But
imagine though, that'd be fucking great.
That would be hysterical. But so all these guys are linked. Metro has uploaded some great content. He's obviously all these guys are linked down below. Drop a like, follow Mets Weekly on Twitter, join the Discord. Again, everything is in the description below. Any other last words? Because I think I'm gonna do something nice. But
Julius Randle is a war criminal. I can't.
Julius Randle's a war criminal, and
and I was capping about Zach Wilson being like the best player in football. I think he's the best athlete of all time.
So
yeah.
On that note,
he's the goat of goats.
And he's never seen Hunter Renfrow play.
He's never seen Hunter Renfrow, or he's never seen.
So I'm sorry, second best.
Or he's seen Vanilla Vic. On that note, we will see you guys in the next video.